Hello one, hello all, welcome to today's video. We have one of my sponsors, Tokyotreat and Sakuraco. They are sending me the good stuff. I'm showing you my license. Let's open this up. So they changed the boxes here. You can kind of see some cool stuff going on. You can see I ripped it up a little bit, but that's okay because I just want the snacks inside. So the boxes, you can see, are very pretty these days. They got the nice little font and the cool little bite into Japan. So that's kind of the idea behind Tokyotreat and Sakuraco. You can see here on the side they have this nice 12 on it. That's because it's for my house. And what's really cool is the Paki and the tsunami wave. Cool stuff off to the side. Off to the back, you can see some crackers, chips, and trains. And on the back, you can see a fishy. I like these fishes. They're one of my favorite. Anyways, oh, matcha latte Kit Kat. Yes, please. Oh, that looks like a good cookie. Oh, they always have like these nice little crackers. Oh, bread. I'm gonna have this with the tea. They make you do the tea with these ad reads, and I love to do it with like the bread. Oh, it's my favorite part. Oh, pie. My wife doesn't like pie. This is a pear pie. I think maybe I'm gonna have this actually with that. We got some other stuff here. I'm not sure what a lot of this is. Cream colon. That doesn't sound great. Ooh, that's a rabbit. So yeah, a bunch of cool stuff in here. Puffed potato. We always get a ramen. You can see it right over here. I always give my wife the spicy ones that we kind of alternate back and forth. This one's tonkotsu flavor. I'm a big fan of tonkotsu, so I will probably like that. Like I said before, my wife doesn't like pies, and lucky for her, her husband loves pies. So I'm gonna be eating that. Don't be gross. Don't be gross. I think I'm funny. Anyways, let's move this out of the way. Let's show you our little pamphlet. Give it a read. Sakuraco. Nice little taste. Ooh, we got Snorlax on the back. That was neat. Kit Kats and stuff like that. This is volume 100. Wow. Number 100. Congratulations, Tokyotreat, for getting to 100 unique boxes made. That's cool. So, the Sakura Snacktastic Contest. I don't know if it says contest. It doesn't. We've got some cool pure potato, honey butter, rock, and salt. Pie no mini pies. That's pear pie, as far as I'm concerned. Some cider. Kit Kat Latcha. Ooh, we got some cool stuff. So you can tell probably pretty much immediately that this is going to be celebrating Japan with springtime. We got a nice sakura flowers. We got sakura cells. We got sakura fish. We got sakura Starbucks. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff in here. Interesting stuff about Japan and the spring and how they have friendship, fresh start, Sakura Saga, Your Lie in April, Don't Lie in April, and yeah, a nice little advertisement for their prizes. You can see we get a little Kirby stuff here. I kind of would rather have this. That looks kind of neat. And let's open up our wonderful, beautiful Sakuraco box that came as well. Ta-da! I love how shiny these boxes are. They're one of my favorite boxes to open. Tokyotreat is good too, but let's be real, Sakuraco is always just so elegant and nice looking. I wonder if this is also Sakuraco's 100th birthday. That would be really cool, 100th box. Really not technically the birthday, I suppose. Anyways, they always come with these nice little pamphlets and a note from the creator. As the Sakura Blossom Awakening, you can pause it to read it because it is long. It always is, but they're usually very well worth reading. I'm always a fan to read these, and my wife looks forward to reading them as well. Find them on Ichigo. So these are always typically from local providers of Japan, farmers, agriculturalists, etc. So they try to pick different regions, discover Japan's Sakura. So it helps bring you that taste of Japan right to your house. I'm not sure which region of Japan we're going through today, but it looks like it's just the beautiful sakuras across Japan. So one of those nice little sites where people go to check out the flowers, I think, is the main concept here. So yeah, this is something I'd really like to do at one point in my life, but who knows if I ever will. I feel like every time I go to Japan, something else happens and I can't go, like it being locked down or something like that. But you can see some sakura candies here. Anko Castle Cake. Oh, red bean. Looks pretty good. I think it's red bean anyways. Yes, red bean paste. Oh, we got a dish again, and it says Nico. That would mean kitty cat, right? I think that's a kitty cat. Hard to say. Better open it up to find out. Legends of the Sakuraco. That's neat. Today you can read all these cool little fan facts in here, or lore facts, or Japan facts, however you want to say it. And look at that, you can even get continue your streak by visiting that code. So that's cool. Very cool. Anyways, let's see what we got in here. Oh, Kiwami, whatever bean paste thing. These look good. They're gummy. Oh, thank God for gummy. We've got these crackers. We got this stuff here. Let's show off the dish. So thank you for helping and preserve traditional Japanese snack making and supporting local artists. So let's open her up. Oh, you can see the hard stuff right there. You always get a little dish like this every time you get a box from Sakuraco or Tokyotreat. Look at that. That's the kitty cat. I have 2 kitty cats. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I do, and I love them. And so this is perfect for me. Perfect for a punk loser man like man manga boy. He's a cat man, cat husband, cat dad. What do you call it? Crazy cat lady, crazy cat man. That's me. Yeah, so that's cool. I like to have these plates. I wish they would send a cup though, because I think I've got a plate and a mat, but not a cup. I think I even have 2 plates. So yeah, let's enjoy the traditional flavors of Japan together. And let's try some of this bologna, Maloney, Sabroni, Jabroni out. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, Sakuraco and Tokyotreat. I hope everybody checks out the link down below and uses code MAN to save 5%, $5. It'll be on the screen, and enjoy the rest of the video. Bye-bye.
So as always, Tokyotreat, you get up to 20 exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited amount of time. And Sakuraco is a box that supports local Japanese snack makers. Each box will come with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisanal Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and special tablewares. Experience Japan from the comfort of your own homes. That's the goal here, friends. So make sure you check out this month's themes: Sakura Snack-tastic from Tokyotreat and Beauty of Sakura from Sakuraco. You can see here that we've got spring crackers, Sakura Castella cake, Sakura shortbread cookies, a leaf cracker, mini cookies, and many more from Tokyotreat. Where we have on Sakuraco the mochi, the biscuits, dorayaki, donut candy, all Sakura flavored, and many more. All pair perfectly with their sweet Sakura tea, which is super good. This month's tableware is a Nico Sakura dish.
So we have here another box. So welcome to Man Manga Boy and his manga unboxing video escapade. I have been sick and dying. I don't know if I mentioned that in a later video or not, but it has definitely put me behind a lot with editing, as well as recording actually a little bit. It took me a while to do my ad read because I was like sounding like shit. And also I was feeling like shit. Today I feel pretty good. It's been like about a week since I was really feeling bad. I don't know what the heck happened to me, but like I was hallucinating in bed. I had like 102-degree fever. I'm like holding a knife. Even though, who knows, I'm probably high off of medicine, but I'm not. I don't really like taking medicine that much. Is that weird? I think it's a little weird. So we still have stuff from Crunchyroll coming in. I've been like light pre-order from Crunchyroll. I got a few things off the winter holiday sale, whatever it's called, winter holiday. Wasn't that great. A few good bundles, but nothing that was too wild. They didn't like redo everything at the end. Ooh, more Seraph at the end. I like Seraph at the end. These ones are cool. All right, so we are going to unbox another box and see what's in that real quick. Got a few boxes today, actually. This video is going to run really long, I think. Do you guys like longer videos? I feel like that's all I do now. Longer unboxing videos. Saint Seiya Sunita Show. This is fat. Wow. Okay, so this is the last volume of Sunita Show. I noticed that I never got it in from Right Stuff, so I ordered it in. That's one of them. Let's open up another one. I didn't expect it to be that big though. That's awesome. We we've got Exo Tribe, The Reincarnation Games, Volume 3, the final volume. I know, can you believe that I've been behind? Missing these final volumes? Oh my god. How have I been living with myself? Pretty well, I think. Wow. Okay, I got a little note here I want to go over with you guys. Quickly, briefly, slowly, but surely. This kind of shows off the inner workings of Crunchyroll, I guess. So it has my orders off to the side here that they were filling, it looks like, with my Right Stuff legacy orders. So they kind of, it looks like, check it off to the side here because they can't send it to me through like an email. I have been getting emails from not Crunchyroll, but Crunchyroll. So Crunchyroll, when I buy from them, they send me an email about the things I have, and then they'll give me the tracking orders if they're also going to send a Right Stuff box at the same time. So they won't send me a Right Stuff order shipping label, but they will send it to me with a Crunchyroll order, but they won't tell me what's in the order. They'll just tell me that an order is coming. So that sucks still, but it does beat not knowing when I'm getting an item in. But again, it only happens if I'm already going to get a Crunchyroll order, one I made through the Crunchyroll website at the same time. So it's kind of shitty still, but it is better than nothing. So we got that going for us. Got one more box for you today that we're going to open up. Then we'll go through everything. This one looks like it's been through the shitter. It is beat the fuck up. I don't know if you guys can tell that. I don't usually cuss like this on my channel. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Maybe I'm just amped up from the illness. But yeah, this box has gone through it. But honestly, this is better than it ever has been with Right Stuff. The downside is they could have just sent this over in like one of those big rectangular boxes like they usually do. So they sent me 2 rectangle boxes. And I don't know why these. Whatever. But yeah, usually when a Right Stuff box comes in and it's disintegrated and it's over. But not the case here. That's good. So yeah, let's go through these real quick. I'll show you guys what I've got in each box. Be right back. Okay, so let's go through it all. Show you what I have just quickly. Shikimori is not just a cutie, volume 14. What? Perfect for fans of Don't Toy With Me and Komi Can't Communicate. Okay. Record of Ragnarok, volume 8. Tokyo Babylon by Clamp, volume 1. This is the premium collection, so a reprint of Tokyo Babylon. Finally, Clamp works are one of those things that need desperate reprints pretty much always. Golden Cowboy, volume 30. This is pretty big ass volume. I don't think we're quite at the end, but we're almost there. To go from the other side, volume 4. I think this is the last one. Maybe there's one more. I know it's not that long of a series. Tokyo Revengers, volume 15-16. I think this is a really cool picture here. A lot of interesting, neat colors. I like the purple and the blues. It looks nice. Seraph of the End, volume 2. Gurren Ichino's Catastrophe at 16. I really like these volumes, especially the fact that they are perplexingly published by Kodansha despite the main series being in Shonen Jump. But what the heck? Uncle from Another World, volume 8. Very silly, fun series. Definitely recommend checking it out about an uncle and his nephew after the uncle went on an isekai adventure for a few years. Fullmetal Alchemist, the 20th anniversary book, a good way to cap off the hardcovers for Fullmetal Alchemist. Not entirely certain what's in here, but I'm going to go through a little bit of a glance at it with you guys a little later. We also have Boys Abyss Volume 3, Wrapped, so you're not going to get much more out of it than from me. I do know there's inappropriate penetration in it, so that's not good for you. We've also got Blue Lock Volume 9. I thought this character was smoking a cigarette. I was like, how are you going to be playing soccer and smoking a cigarette? Especially at the top level. Anyways, this is a cool kind of a holographic, I don't know the word for it. It's really not holographic, I guess, but it kind of is. It's shiny. You can kind of see here. Approach to this cover, so it's great looking. Peach Boy Riverside, I really love this series, Volume 13. Looks to be like another typical volume for Peach Boy. We have Sword Oratoria, Volume 21. Is it Rock Big Cross and 21 on the side? Again, don't know much about this series. I just have watched the anime. The final volume of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. This series is so much better than the original. Definitely check it out. I should also probably be reading the original though if I'm going to keep talking smack like that. Akana Banashi, Volume 2. I got Volume 3 in the mail a little earlier on, and I thought that was odd that I got this one in afterwards, but I guess that is some of the hiccups you get with Crunchyroll and Right Stuff buyout. Volume 16 of Konosuba. We have our 3rd season coming up very soon. Excited to give that one a watch. Bungo Stray Dogs, Volume 23. Another series with a million spin-offs that I have not been reading. However, I do really enjoy this anime, so I'm sure the manga is just as good. D Gray Man Volume 28. Another series that I'm actually not behind in. Wow, shocking. And the only way that I am not behind on it is because they only release one volume every year and a half or so. So I just entirely forget what the heck's going on every time I read it. Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun Volume 4. This series is apparently super good. Excited to see if that's true. But again, haven't started reading that one yet. Radiant Volume 17. This series has a lot of text in it, but I swear it's worth it. It's by a French author. The manga is also has an anime that's based on it. That is fairly long, but is not conclusive. So definitely check that out before you check out the manga, in my opinion. Goblin Slayer Volume 13. I feel like I've been a lot of Goblin Slayer lately. Great series. The new season came out. Obviously, super good. Gloria Bloody. Can't show you too much of it. Don't Call It Mystery. Volume 5 and 6. Omnibus. I really like these Omnibus by 7 Seas. I think they did a fantastic job with this series. Very popular josei in Japan. Definitely check it out if you're a fan of mysteries, joseis, or just popular manga in general. We have Windbreaker Volume 2 and 3. This is a sprinting or jogging manga. I'm not sure which. Or if there's even that big of a difference. I'm not much of a jogger. Could you tell? I think it was fairly obvious. Anyways, I heard it's bad for your knees, and so you shouldn't do it. The end. To Your Eternity Volume 19. Can't believe this is still going on. People have said after the first part it was kind of poo-poo. But yeah, this black cover collected a lot of dust, it looks like, on the back. Interesting. We have these 2 volumes here that I was showing off earlier. Both of these are the final volumes. I'm not going to show you too much of the innards that I haven't seen already. 3 and 16. Sunita Show, supposedly you do not need to read Saint Seiya in order to understand it. However, it does add that little bit of extra flavor to it. So if you're like, I ain't getting no Saint Seiya, it's like $3 million. Then don't get it, dummy. Just get Saint Seiya Sunita Show, and you get kind of an idea of how it is. We also have Exodream Drive. It's like an isekai battle royale. So it sends people to other worlds and they compete against each other. I didn't really like Volume 2. Maybe Volume 3 will be better, but it's the last one, so probably wasn't. I don't know why I'm doing 2 at a time now, but Shuzo Oshimi Volume 15. Yeah, so Volume 9 got to the end of the prequel, or prologue rather. So now we're pretty far into the main series, I suppose. Ancient Magus Bride Volume 19. Looks neato. Closing the book. There's no way it's the finale. Ain't no way. My Isekai Life Volume 10. I feel like I'm getting behind on these somehow, but I know I definitely am by reading it. This is an interesting series by Gotanabe. Obviously, we have the stupid ass Dark Horse hardcovers. It would be okay if we were getting these deluxe editions and they were all getting this treatment, but it's one volume, one series, I should say, which is 2 volumes in one. But the problem is that, like, what? You're gonna get that one, you're gonna line it up next to all of your other volumes, and they're gonna be like fucking normal, right? They're gonna be normal size volumes. And then the deluxe edition, what's it gonna be like? It's gonna be a like leatherback or a hardback, and it's gonna be like a size and a half of it. Like, what? That's so dumb. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that pick. It's readily available in print, and they're only doing one. Like, do all of Go Tanabe's works. They're amazing, and they're super spooky and creepy. This should have been coming out on Halloween. I don't know when it's actually releasing. I hope it's October and they're just announcing it super early, but this is like one of the dumbest announcements I've ever seen. I mean, yes, it's a great series, but really, just one? Who is this for? So yeah, that's really annoying. Is it wrong to, sorry, how heavy are the dumbbells that you lift volume 13? This looks to be like another fun, happy-go-lucky volume. It's a fun little comedy about weightlifting, kind of edutainment type of things. Volume 6 of Die Dark. This series is fucking weird. I don't know how else to say it. It is an odd series with a bunch of odd things. I really think it's fun, but it is super weird, and you have to know that going in before you buy it. That it is not normal. Bakemonogatari Volume 20 looks cool. I love Oh Great. I think he does an excellent job. And our last set here, this is obviously what I got on the winter sale, holiday sale. Yeah, so 1 through 6 of the Omnis of Oh My Goddess. This does cover, I believe, 3 volumes in one. So that's cool and all. This has been like a long time coming. I believe they already have all the singles out, so get those if you'd rather, but I think they're like super out of print, so you aren't gonna be doing too much of that. But this is a classic comedy manga, harem, jokey rom-com. So yeah, it's cool to have if you're an old man like me, but if you're not really nostalgic for older style manga, I would probably recommend staying away from it and not getting them unless you're a huge fan. That kind of thing. It does have those like, tropey kind of things in it from older manga. From my memory, it's not anything too problematic, but you know how older manga can be. I like that the omnibuses have a few color pages. They're bigger size, and they don't feel like they are going to be breaking on us. They're not coated output pages, but they're still pretty cool, pretty thick. They're not your typical what's the word for it? Like your typical manga pages, I guess. So they're a little bit bigger than that. But yeah, the spines don't feel like they are going to be breaking at all. Obviously, they are heavy though. There is no way around that, I suppose. Maybe it's more problematic than I remember. But yeah, so I'm intended to give this a read. Like I was saying, I think this is for a specific kind of audience. So yeah, if you fall into it, good. If you don't, great. Bakemonogatari, speaking of things that are a little inappropriate, this series has a lot of ass, a lot of that peach. It also has a lot of fun in it, action, adventure, style. Above all else, the series is by Oh Great, or drawn by Oh Great rather, but the actual story is by Neil Olson, and so you're in for a solid time there. Die Dark, same author as Dorohedoro. I could spoil, stuff on here, and you would not know what the heck I'm talking about. And so, yeah, there's really not much to spoil. There's like a few color pages, but really this is typically it, like kind of towards the front and in the cast area. This release is pretty darn good, but it is, 7C's normal size, so it's shorter than like Dorohedoro. But yeah, still good to have. If you're a fan of Dorohedoro, you probably would like that. This is, again, by the same author as Kengan Ashura. I've said it multiple times in the past. You'd think that with this series doing well, we would get some Kengan Ashura. There's some, I think this is actually character from Kaganashra right here. That's kind of funny. So yeah, you think that we would be getting some more Kaganashra despite, the same author, a few reappearing characters, but we haven't, which is just a shame. The series is very funny, so it's a completely different take than Kengan is, but you don't really need to have read Kengan. I haven't, and I have a good time reading it. Like I was saying, this story here is going to be super dark, twisted. The artwork is amazing to it. If you like spooky, creepy manga, you owe it to yourself to check it out. There's not typically that many color pages in it, so know that going in. This author tends to adapt like H.P. Lovecraft and kind of like, I don't know if they've ever done Poe. I feel like they have, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But they do really creepy old English stories, so there is some Cthulhu in there as well. Mountain of Madness is Cthulhu, of course. But yeah, this one's H.P. Lovecraft. So yeah, I'm positive there's gonna be some fucking weird stuff in there. I've been cussing like a sailor today. I don't know what's with me. I hate these bindings. Where are we from? Canada. Excellent. They're coming from everywhere now. So the binding is super tight. Yeah, the series is a lot of fun. It's just like an isekai. About 3 million volumes of these come out every week. It's one of the more popular series, however. It's quite a good story. I would say if you're looking for a good isekai, check that one out. But again, I mean, you've heard me talk about it like every unboxing video. It's an isekai, okay? Ancient Magus Pride Volume 19. Again, I really doubt this is the last volume, but maybe it is. We have beautiful artwork in here. What I at least think is beautiful, fun little fantasy manga. Few color pages at the beginning, as typical, and I think they always have these jokes at the beginning and end. But yeah, excited to give that series a read. Finally, there's 2 spin-offs as well. Both of them have been going strong for a while now. Blood on the Tracks, Fujo Simi, very few words, so you should be able to read this one super fast. A few color pages in here throughout. The artwork is kind of, what's the word for it? I don't know. Not stunning, but like off-putting. It makes it feel kind of weird. To Your Eternity, Volume 19. This series has kind of a busyness to their art style, in my opinion, but I watched a few episodes of the anime. It was a lot of fun, and by fun I mean it was sad, emotional, and so that's how you know it's decent, at least the first half of it. Windbreaker, Volume 2 and 3. I'll just show you a few Volume 2. About this like guy with different colored eyes. He's got different colored hairs. I don't know if he's like that from birth or not. But I've had good things about this series online, Japan before it's coming out. So hopefully it is a fun, good sports manga. Don't Call It a Mystery, like I was saying, is a very popular josei, one of the most popular ones in Japan right now. So that is good to see. It's also a mystery. So we like that. He can kind of see clues and like little thoughts of objects. So that's an interesting thought. And he's got a cool afro. So yeah. Excited to give this a read through. And I like the little color pages at the front here. Goblin Slayer, Wrath, not going to talk too much about that. Radiant, fun, wordy shonen, action, manga, demon inside of him. We have cool little art here that is colored. They go to these different lands. It's a lot of fun. Definitely check it out if you like fantasy shonen battle manga. Hasn't been any big tournament that I know of yet, but you know, it's gotta be coming, right? If it's not there yet. Aruma-kun, Volume 4. So this series, again, very jokey, funny, but apparently gets really good. Action comedy manga. This looks like a neat little fist here. We have some colored author's thoughts at the beginning. It's by Kodansha. Hopefully it's as good as everyone says. D. Grayman. I mean, I think everybody who's reading D. Grayman knows about D. Grayman, and if you are interested in getting into D. Grayman, I would recommend you don't, because it never releases, and when it does release, you've already forgotten what was happening. It is a really good art style. It's a really good manga. I really enjoy it. Alan Walker and his fight against evil, or is it really evil? Is he evil? Is he even the good guy? I mean, we don't even know. And so supposedly winding down. I would say wait for this manga to actually end before you get it. Otherwise, I would just kind of say, hey, I heard D Gray Man's cool, but I heard I shouldn't read it until it's done. And that's the thought that that's the way you should go into it, in my opinion. Yeah. Bungo Stray Dogs 123. This guy can turn into a tiger. He's nicknamed the Were Tiger. It's fun, typically like mystery sometimes. Sometimes it's all action. Sometimes there's multiple factions going against each other. I would say oftentimes that's the case. And so people use their special abilities in the detective agency for good against other people who are using it for bad or are unable to control it. Think X-Men. It's kind of similar to that, I suppose. We have Konosuba Volume 16. Fun little kitty cats. Konosuba. You know Konosuba, right? You don't need me to explain it. Come on, Kazuya brings in a god with him to his isekai world. It's hilarious. Akana Badashi. Don't know much about this one yet. I do think it is similar to like Rakugo plays. I think that's how you say it. And so it kind of fits that Act H niche. Don't want to show any volume pages through here because that's the final volume. It's been great so far. Definitely check it out if you haven't. Sword Ortoria. This series, again, I don't know much about it. I can't believe it's still going. I can't believe there are so many spinoffs of this series. They are too many spinoffs of this series. Somebody make it stop. Peach Boy Riverside. There's not any spinoffs of this series. There's only 13 volumes. Make it start. Peach Boy Riverside is a lot of fun. Huge tits, as you can see there. Beasts, demi-humans are kind of like, what's the word for it? Ostracized and picked out, made fun of, slaved, that kind of a thing. We're trying to fight for a world of equality. Blue Lock, Volume 9. Blue Lock, tons of fun, tons of action, tons of soccer. That's the action. It's soccer. So it's a death battle for the world's best Japanese national team, so they can become the world's best, I suppose. To find the best striker for Japan. Boys Abyss, Wrath, not going to show you too much about it. Let's show you a few pages, though, of Full Metal Alchemist, 20th anniversary. Looks like we've got a few chapters in here, a few little comics in the front, a few comics in the middle, a few notes. So yeah, this should be an interesting read. Definitely kind of helps round out a very good hardcover set that they've been releasing throughout the past few years. We have Uncle from Another World, Volume 8. I like these covers because they're always so shiny. And yeah, it's just a fun little comedy for the most part. It's got very good art, very silly faces. Very silly faces from the uncle. A horse. The horse is eating the uncle. That looks very, very good. Again, this is a prequel, Seraph of the End, Gurren Ichino's Catastrophe at 16. So you do not have to read this before the original, but you can. The light novel is kind of released at the same time as the manga for the main series. So this is just an adaptation of those light novels. They have a nice little spread typically at the beginning for each of the 2 volumes that this series covers, because it is, again, an omnibus. That's why they're so fat. Speaking of omnis that are fat, here you go. Tokyo Revengers. This series is over these days, but it still carries on our shelves and our pre-order lists. Very popular. Obviously, anime going on right now still, so you can't go wrong there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The Girl from the Other Side volume, hardcover, leather-y. I've heard terrible things about the series, though, after I bought 3 volumes of it, so that was nice. But, we do come across those instances sometimes. Golden Kamuy, Volume 30. This series is also winding down. I hear nothing but good things about the series. I've read a few volumes of it. A lot of fun. Treasure Hunt. But yeah, Tokyo Babylon. I think that this has a sequel, like it's like a date, or maybe it's X, something like that. X over 194. 1994. I don't remember. Wow. Now that is 90s. Anyways, don't know much about the series, but I'm sure like most Clamp series, it's going to be super depressing at the end. Record of Ragnarok. You guys like battle tournaments. You guys like shonen battle mangas, but you're just tired of all that character development. Here you go. Record of Ragnarok is right up your alley. The characters, you already know them, so we don't gotta explain them to you. They're gods, okay? And they're humans, and they're, you know, that's it. That's all you need. And then lastly, Shikimori's not just a cutie. This is very similar to, it's actually kind of funny because I was mocking this, but it is very similar to Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I don't know how similar it is to Miss Komi Can't Communicate because I haven't read that yet, but I'm sure it must be probably similar to it. That is everything on today's haul I wish to show ya. So stay tuned for the next one, and we will go through something similar. Hopefully I have these coming out like in a weekly basis now that I am somewhat better. I like having this weird stomach flu now. I don't know what's going on with me. I used to never get sick. Now I'm getting sick like a lot. Becoming a dad sucks. It makes you sick and die. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Let me know down below what you're picking up these days. If anything, I feel like manga's kind of fallen off the hype wagon, but I hope you all are having a good new year. Bye-bye.
Once again, special thanks to Sakuraco and Tokyotreat for sponsoring today's video. Once again, use code MAN to get $5 off your order, or you click the link down below in the description, and be happy to give this gift for a loved one so they can experience Japan for the comfort of their own homes in springtime. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.